Greetings everyone, this is another video from Edge Weapons here about Transformers Earth Wars. In this video I'm going to give you an in-depth analysis of the base that I've set up and the layout so that you can have an idea of how to really keep enemies away from your headquarters, especially HQ 16 level. Okay, now look at this base. It's very unique. I haven't seen anyone with quite a design like this. This is pretty much my own creation. I've copied bases in the past, but this one is pretty much my own design. Now I want to talk about the layout of this base. We have the headquarters right here in the back, HQ 16 of course, and then on either side of the base we have these two lasers, right? They both have Cybertronian charge on them, meaning they slow down the enemies and cause more damage thusly. And then, the way that this is set up is in tiers. Like the first tier is the headquarters, and then the second tier are these beam lasers. Third tier, we've got missile launchers on either side, which kind of cover the bottom of the base as well, as you can see in the range. And then we also have some laser turrets here with anti-laser power cores, anti-air laser power cores, and hit all flying enemies. Also in the middle, we've got Mirage back here at an Autobot outpost, got Swoop over here, Alita, and Gnaw. In the smack dab middle of the base, we have a combiner beacon and we have Optimus Maximus, okay, which works really well because once the enemies get like around this missile launcher or so, it definitely sets off that combiner beacon in the middle. And down here we've got some Mortars, which do very well in weakening enemies when they come in. Let's also talk about the stasis mines that I have in place. I've got one on the outside, but then I have another on the inside. And I want to show you how, this freezes the enemies in place when you don't have a power core on it. Stasis mines basically freeze your enemies in place. So you always want to get it in a place where they're going to be hit by a lot of artillery. In my case, on the inside, it gets hit by this Mortar, this cannon, this laser turret, also these cannons. And then the outside is also hit by all of that, plus this missile launcher, which also hits this inside one. And I duplicated the same setup on the other side with the stasis mines. So right from the get-go, when your enemies come in, they're frozen into place and they're getting hit by all of this artillery, which means they're already weakened, and they don't have much to feed on. A lot of the energon and aluminum is back here. But you get the point. Like, all of the enemies are kind of like weakened before they even get past this autocannon. Now, once they get in here to these Mortars, it sets off this Autobot outposts, and these guys swoop into action. I've seen that Gnaw is a great bot to have as an Autobot outpost because he releases so many, many miniature Sharkticons like himself, and they do a great job of decimating your enemies. Alita 1, she's the baddest Transformer in my opinion. She basically lands on people and, sets off a nuclear explosion and does a lot of damage. Mirage is great because he releases missiles that stun your enemies, and it's kind of an EMP missile, and takes them out of commission for a while. And while they're in that state, you can blast them. Mirage, can blast them while they're in that state. Plus all of the artillery on your base. Swoop is a great bot to have in Autobot Outpost because he covers so much ground. He's doing that circular motion with his attack, and thusly, does a lot of damage to your enemies if they're all grouped up and everything. These shock towers are in a great place because when enemies come inside, look at this wide range by the Thunderstorm Powercore put on that, So the way that this is set up is great, I found. And one of the best, actually the best base setups that I've had so far. I'm going to show you this base in action a little bit and take you through, what's going on. Let's see here. All right, let's just try this last victory. No, let's try, this victory right here. And I'll walk you through, and so you can see what's going on as the enemies are coming in. Okay, so they're all gathered up here on the right side, as you can see, and look at the stasis mines doing their thing, freezing them into place, and they're getting hit. And then we got the shock towers doing their thing. Now we've set out the Autobot outposts, and here come Gnaw with all of his Sharkticons, and even Optimus Maximus has been set off from the combiner beacon. Meanwhile, they're getting bombed by, this Mortar over here, and it worked so effectively. And all of these bots are around like 17 or 1800 power, these Decepticons coming in. And we have this last Decepticon up here. This one is getting annihilated at the bottom. He's gone. And then the last one left is this one right here. And he thinks he's going to get away, but he can't do anything about the shield because the shield generator is back there out of his reach. Now watch as he comes in. He's taking out some resources there. That's okay. Okay, now he's starting to head inside, and guess what? Mirage comes out, launches some EMP missile, and then fires upon him, and then he's just gone. So you see, it's also kind of a time trap because it's hard for enemies to get up to the top where the headquarters are. They go through all of these defenses first before they get up here to the headquarters. So this is basically my layout. Get a good screenshot of that, and observe how the wall is made around all of these defenses. Notice the spacing between all of these defenses. Pretty much covers a lot of ground, all ground really, before enemies come and reach that headquarters. So this is Edge Weapons. There'll be many more videos like this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Edge Weapons, and I'll be, giving you more and more content as we go along. And enjoy this game. I'm enjoying this game very much. I don't spend a lot on it. I just mostly been playing it for free, not buying anything, not buying any cybercorns or anything like that. Just been, playing. But as you can see, you can create a great base and get great bots just as well without spending any money. So this is Edge Weapons signing off, and I hope you enjoyed that.